In brief, any money system has just a few key considerations. A people, a nationality, share a common belief that is called full faith and credit. The government issues bank charters, the currency is authorized, a system is designed to get currency to the banks, and banks make loans with money. For example, a community without money forms a nation or a nationality. This is the basis for the full faith and credit. A government is formed and banks are chartered. Currency is printed according to regulations. The nation as a society has needs of infrastructure, healthcare, education, retirement, etc. Bids are called and contracts are issued for these needs. Contractors present the contract to the bank as a collateral for loans. Contractors get money to pay workers and buy supplies. You notice that in this model, the public credit is mobilized with no mention of interest rates or stock markets or national debt borrowings. The myth of central banking stands exposed as a sham best expressed by the riddle. Why would you pay someone else interest to watch you borrow your own money from yourself? At this point, we can safely speculate that money is not a thing, but is a form of spiritual experience expressed in the full faith and credit that defines a nationality. This public credit in circulation has somehow been made hostage to a cohort that can best be described as a priesthood of God Moloch. It has become political dogma that a nationality should pay income tax in order to pay interest on its own money, which is in effect a tribute or tithe to God Moloch. The mystery is in the question of how the public mind was convinced that their nationality had to pay interest to borrow their own money. This mystery is examined in the book Money, the 12th and Final Religion. In closing, you may want to think about a few questions. 1. By what right does a central bank charge you interest to borrow your own full faith and credit money? 2. What is an example of you paying someone else an income to watch you borrow your own money from yourself? The Federal Reserve, the Bank of Canada, the Bank of England, etc. 3. How is this borrowing reported in the news? Government bonds, national debt, budget deficits. 4. What country does not pay interest to borrow its own money? China. The desired benefit of reading Money, the 12th and Final Religion is to help you deal with the questions. In view of the crises in markets and the biosphere, what kind of national money system can support environmental survival? What criteria should be used to elect politicians? How would you recommend dealing with the current mortgage and commercial paper crisis in the Moloch financial markets? This idea of remedial money systems is not new. The history of money systems has been one of ongoing crises. There have been many propositions for alternative money systems, such as direct credit, social credit, U.S. Revolution, bills of public credit, etc. Most of these have been undermined by counterfeiting or suppressed by the violence of war or assassination. Abraham Lincoln created the greenback system. John Kennedy challenged the Federal Reserve. Both presidents were assassinated. The Moloch is a jealous and vengeful God. Obviously, the problems of markets and the environment require new thinking about money. Most certainly, the central bank-driven mystery religion of money with its interest rates and stock markets and insurance companies contribute harm to the biosphere. Modern money systems offend the cosmos, according to reports from extraterrestrials. The pressing question of the age becomes, how do we create a money system that meets the cosmic obligation of the two rules? Do not soil the water, do not attempt to regulate life by the psychic fire of money arithmetic that the ancients called usury. Please read the book, Money, the 12th and Final Religion. The cosmos awaits your answer. Amen.